Um, testing, testing. Have I got any mics up? Looks like it. Looks like it. Right, no viewers. Fans? What is that? What's this? What's this? Oh, what's this thing? Support. Two viewers. So we've got two viewers in, but I can't see. Top chat. Oh dear. This has changed yet again. Oh dear. Go to live dashboard. Holy shit. What have I done? Excuse me. What have I done? No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Normally I can see the chat. Oh. Who farted? I'm looking. Oh, hello. Hermitage Road. Hello, 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 hello. Let me just get my name board up. Hey up. Good evening, Andy. Hermitage Road. Now then, Hermitage Road. Hermitage is Pete. Hello, Pete. Hello, Andy. Who hearted? I'm looking. Well, thanks for coming along. Who hearted? So we've got 7 in the chat. I just thought I'd go live because I haven't done one for a long time. I'm here in the hobby room. Yeah, Pete, that's right. So who hearted? Hello. I don't think I've seen your name before. I'm looking. That's cool. Well, I thought I'd come up and cut some materials, and I thought, oh, what should I do? Let me just do a quick live just to make up for Sunday. I hold my hand up. I farted. Well, that's good, and you're far enough away not to, for it to make any difference. Let me just shrink this down a little bit. That's better. It's like 8 viewers already. That's cool. Right, I've got to chop up some material. I've got to make a jig, but I haven't got the plastics. So, but I have got my, I think it's 1 mil cardboard. Yeah, it's just over 1 mil. And that's what I need for my next job. Ooh, matron. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Oh, matron. Yeah. Hope we've all had a good week. I'm still not over my holiday yet. I just had another 2 days away. Or nights, should I say. One in Sandwich. Timber surfs in. Evening all. Confused. Is it Sunday? No, I didn't manage it Sunday, and it was the last Sunday of the month. So this is just what is it? Impromptu live because I just want some materials for my next project. And there's a 10 mil strip in my. Yeah. Have I got this right? That's not bad. Oh, that's not good. I got some 10 mil strips. I normally mark them out with a laser, but I haven't done that yet. So let's see what gets them as we do it manually. with a tolerance of about half a mil. Any more than that, I can see it. It does my head in. So let's have a look at this one. Yeah, so my holiday, 4.5 weeks around the UK, was great. Then I come home and I thought, what am I doing home? You've got to come home at some point, haven't you? One is normal, but two is unusual. Where are we on this? Daffodils? Yeah, I know. Well, one's on my shirt, and the other one's on the t-shirt. So you're too unusual. Well, I'm pretty unusual, so maybe I'll go with that. Well, that's good. That's 10 mil bang on. And that's 10 mil bang on. So that's a good one. Tom Houston. Hello, Tom Houston. How are you? Good to see you, Tom. So we've got 9 people in. That's good. Let's have a look. See if the other camera works, shall I? Oh, yeah, there we are. Yeah, so I thought rather than sit here, as I haven't done a live, I only decided at 8:30 to do one at 9 o'clock. So thanks for coming along. And I'll show you a few new things that I've got as well. Some nice tools. I tried the what is it? Isopropyl. Oh, battery low. Hang on a minute. Let me just plug in before you all go missing. Timber. I tried the isopropyl alcohol, but it just dried up so quickly that by the time I sent my cleaning truck off, let's come back on the other camera. Hang on. That's it. Yeah, by the time I got my cleaner to go around the track, the isopropyl, IPA, dried out so quickly. So I'm not sure about that. So, hi Moira. Hello, Moira King. Hi, Alan, and everybody. This is a surprise. Yeah, it is a bit of a surprise. It's just a one-off. I'm sitting here doing nothing, so need to top up frequently. Yeah, okay. I soaked the felt pad, and yeah, it really dried up so quickly. After a lap or two, I stopped it and touched it, and it was dry, and I thought, crikey. So, is there anything else I can use? I know you talked me out of meths. At least meth stays wet for a while. Yeah, I've got a new range of bridges on the go now. I want one for my 10, bang on, that's good. 10, bang on. Oh, this is getting better. Yeah, I need a new bridge. I'll show you the basics of it. Where is it? Oh, there we are. It's an under arch bridge, and I've got to get it from my where it comes out the tunnel onto my new board, which is going to be my marshalling yard, or fiddle yard as they call it. Why behind worth best? In a drip tank cleaner wagon, yeah. You know what I use, don't you? My old Triang. Yeah, Triang. Permanent wave cleaning van. with felt strips that were sent by Holbo. What was his name? Oh God, I know he's passed away recently. From Ireland. Anybody help me? The old train cleaner is a big bit of felt, so will dry out quick as is so much exposed. Yes. Yes. What about adding a bit of water with the isopropyl? Hello, Kelly Ashford's in. Kelly Ashford. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Hello, Mr. I love working in the hobby room. So do I. So do I. It's one of my places that I use in the railway room in the summer, in the loft. But today I went out and bought two 6 by 2 feet 9mm ply. Because agreed Tom, but less residues. There we go. So this is a mixed argument. Surprise, there's a difference between IPA and meth in terms of evaporating away. Meths don't evaporate as quickly as IPA. I just wonder if I could add some water with it. Kelly with us tonight. That's good. These are just going into stock because I've got to make a jig to fit these. Because look at this corner. It's like a progressive corner. It starts with nice and shallow and then getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Yeah. So I need a jig to hold them using the cut-offs. Where are we? So I need a piece of perspex. I'll go and see my plastic man tomorrow. I love his, it gives me the cut-offs. Look at these, look. Great for working on. Any glue could dry and then you just whoop, bend it and they pop off. So go and see my plastics man tomorrow. Give him a fiver for lots of old, lots of cut-offs. I picked up a pre-owned bargain. Style Buckland LNER B1. Ooh, very nice. With electric steam generator as well. Crikey. For 60 quid, 59.50. Great. You are a lucky lass, aren't you? Hmm? Adding water would help, but you do really don't want water on your track. No, it's yeah. I won't go into the technical, but IPE's bad enough. Water is worse. Yeah. Right, is that 10mm? Oh, that's bloody close. Yeah, that's good. That's another one. Yeah, 10mm, 10mm. Good, good, good. Let's hope to sell these. Oh, I'm going to have to move up. That's a big line, and we don't want that. Oh, yeah. Cleaning tracks is a problem. What do you make on Track Magic, anyone? I've heard there's a product called Track Magic. What do you reckon on that one, Timber? Track Magic, and I think it's made by a company we all know. I've seen the exhibitions and it's bloody expensive. What do you reckon on that Track Magic? She won't be tested until November. I seem to be taking a leaf out of Sam Train's model engine book. Yeah, so I've already started really preparing for for this year. So at the end of this year, when I spend much more time indoors than I do outdoors, it's the other way round at the moment. You can't keep me in at the moment. I've got to say this to everybody. Cheers for coming along. Where are you? Oh, you're up there, aren't you? Cheers. It is surprisingly, supposedly very good. I was really quite shocked how quick the IPA evaporated. I need quite a few of these, so excuse me. I just got to make sure they're pretty much bang on 10 mil because I can see half a mil difference. And, I like my card nice and straight, nice and, I don't like it any more than half a mil when I can see it. Okay. No Captain Static yet then? No Captain Static yet? No. And this summer's gone a bit waffy, isn't it? Hey? You haven't had any rain, it's just been warm, muggy, and sun pops out for half an hour, then it bloody goes all cloudy again. And it's just not cricket. 10 mil. Good, 10 mil, bang on. I like that. And that's that big line again. Right. Let me fill my little old glass up. You will pay a tenner for track cleaners. IPA is 15, 5 litres. Yeah. Yeah. Is it the nickel silver tarnishes easy or quickly? Because I only went away for 4.5 weeks, so I had a good run before I went on the Rock Rower. And when I come back, well, there was places all the locomotives almost come to a stop. Is it nickel silver tarnishing or something? As for my high frequency track cleaners, I'm just going to take the 15 volts AC away from them so they don't work anymore. I'm not going to unwire them, it's all too complicated. So I'll leave them in situ and I'm just going to take the power away from them. And I'm fed up with them burning my arm. Oh, if you touch the track with the back of your so what is going on with these little crown things? Got Moira King's got a crown with a sharp 1 on it. What is that? Where did that come from? Before the B1 come along, I found an Airfix Pendennis castle and 2 stinky boxes of wheels. I'm not sure about Airfix. I've got an Airfix. What have I got an Airfix? An 060 tender locomotive, but I do think it's much good. I thought the locomotive looks fine, but I don't think Airfix motors are a lot of good, to be honest with you. They sound a bit. Yeah. I don't think Airfix motors were much good. I like Airfix coaches. They seem to be okay, but as for locos, they sound a bit toyish. They don't seem to run very well. Or is that just me? Where are we? We are almost guaranteed good weather in September. Typical British summer. It'll be cloudy and damp until the kids go back to school, and then it'll warm up again for a while. You're damn right. I'll be taking a one-day break away in September. I really need one. Well, I just come back after 4.5 weeks of messing around, and I'm going again. I've got to be back in Pick Hill, which is almost Leeming Bar, for the 10 mil for the 16th of August. So I think I'm going to have another week away, as it's a nearly 300 miles up the road. So yeah, I might make a bit of a holiday at it. Don't know what that is, Alan. No, it's a little blue circle with a crown in it and number 1. So you've obviously been crowned, Moira, but I don't know why. I had a strange thing with nickel silver track. 2 different lengths from the same company. Left in the attic. One's almost pristine and the other one's a grubby brown. Pretty good. Ben Dennis cover crawled straight out of the box. Yeah, I mentioned Captain Static and he's here. Hello, Mark. How are you? Mark that needs a bridge making. And I've not had any drawings yet. The other person that hopefully pops up in a minute is Chris, 56XX. Because I sent him that decoder down and almost return post 4 blanking plugs turned up, which I think was quite a good swap. Yeah, Captain is here. I could do with a break too. Not had a holiday since 2019. What? That's 6 years, Tom. Oh, Mickey. I need to Seattle. No. Yeah, Captain Static's in the house. How's your good woman now, Captain? How's Sarah? Is she okay? Yep, 10. Yep, 10. That's good. This is going well. Oh, would you like to be beside the Betties? Yeah. Llandudno. Real. That's that way, isn't it? Yes, north coast of Wales, I believe, if I remember correctly. Not far from Buckland Junction's place. Been twice now to Alan's Dragon Junction's layout. Always good to see Alan at Dragon Junction. We're ex-truckers, so we, we've lived similar lives. I'm okay, Alan. We have been away at my mum's for a few days. David brother got married yesterday. Oh, say well done and congratulations, brother David. Good. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Now, hang on a minute. So Captain Static or Stunover Model Railway, he's got a crown in a different colour, but he's got a #3. Well, what's anybody can explain? Mark, why have you got a crown on? Not seen that before. Is it something to do with YouTube, maybe? So notice it's got a button up the top with a purple crown saying top fans, whatever that means. So I think Streamlabs Desktop 1.8.3 has had an update. 11 viewers. Sarah has got to have a tooth out tomorrow. It's okay in general. I think it's a YouTube thing, that's fine. Yeah, definitely a crown. And Mark's got 3 and Moira's got a 1. So below me. So I push it and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it's a link. I'm not going to push it just in case I go somewhere else in life. You know, on the luck I have. So I went back to the town of Sandwich for a night out, and yesterday I had a night out in Deal. Yeah, it's a new YouTube thing out. Okay, it's another YouTube nonsense thing to try. Yeah. Thanks everyone. I won't be long, and I'll have all these strips done ready for building. I've got to make a what's the word I'm looking for? A jig. That's it. That was not clever. That was a very, very sharp Stanley. It missed me king gangs and it missed my feet. I've only got my socks on, so I could be off to A&E. Yeah, bang on 10 mil. I'm liking this. Right, come here, you. Talk about dangerous. And these are the new blades. What were they called? They're made from a really hard steel, unlike the normal blades. I think they was called Magnum, and they're made from a certain steel. You're meant to stay last twice as long, and they do really. I've had this one in here for weeks. So I'm thinking about going to the Spa Valley. Yeah, the wedding went well, and it was just immediate family, as David and Grace wanted to keep it small. Why not? It's probably saved a fortune. Spa Valley. Anybody tell me about that? Mark, Spa Valley, have you been there? I'm thinking about taking the van to Spa Valley. So I've not done that one yet. Did anybody see the Bentley railway, miniature railway? Somebody said to me, "Oh, don't bother with that, it's childish." But actually, I really enjoyed it. And it's got 1.25 miles of track. And I think it was 7.5-inch gauge, quite a small gauge. Yeah, it's bad enough they took away the old video editor. Where's that? I wish YouTube team would stop making changes we don't want. Well, if it's not YouTube, it's bloody Windows. or it's OBS, Streamlabs. Yeah, I just get used to something and it's changed. Windows 11 has just updated and I haven't got no email now. I've got to wait until see my my computer whiz kid to get my email back. Just because it's done an update and it says no, you can't use Windows Mail anymore. You've got to use Outlook. Well, hang on, Outlook was from way back. I don't know. Bloody computers. I think it's my age as well. I'm 66 and I don't keep up with technology very well. Yeah. Yes, Kelly, take away useful features, add bells and whistles. Oh dear, that's funny. Let's turn this one down. Any case, let's not spoil the stream, Alan, because our friend, and we don't want to upset him. Oh, you'd have to go a long way to upset me. 66, you're a kid. But thank you for saying so, Tom. I don't feel like it some days. But I have had a hard life, so yes, I'm in my head. I've got my next trip, which is going to be a continental trip in that car. So let's check this one before I go any further. This is one of those free gifts from a car magazine. Got it years ago. Pretty good, actually. A plastic furnier. Good enough tolerance for this. Yeah, they're coming out lovely. I should make a jig, really, for cutting strips. I found the easiest way to do it is use the laser. Where is it? Yeah, use the laser and put the markings on with the laser. And you get a better tolerance then. Marking it with a ruler is not good. Marking it with a pen and a ruler. No, that's not the way to do it at all. So, yeah, I had some good places on my trip. I really did. And I think the Bentley Miniature Railway was really good. They didn't have any steam running, but they did have half a dozen people preparing their steam locomotives to an event that was coming up. And yeah, the one I was looking at was a 7.5-inch gauge Schools locomotive, and it was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It must have took a while to make. I've been thinking about getting a lathe as well, a little metal lathe. Since oh yes, I've been to the Spa Valley Railway. It runs from Tunbridge Wells to Edridge. Okay, a nice line. And a run mix of steam and diesels normally. Yeah, I think I'm going to check that out. I'm going to probably wait until the schools go back and then go and do that. Not sure. Well, I might do it in the middle of the week, maybe. Hey, hello, Digger. Digger's turned up. How are you doing, matey? Hi, Digger. Now, Digger's putting together a whole new shed. So, yeah, Digger's hard at it. He's got this massive shed. His family seem to be helping him. And it's for his next layout. And Digger's quite a, I'd say he was quite a good modeler, especially with the scenery and the houses. And what size is your new shed? I thought there was a 7.5 rail on Hastings seafront. Yeah, there is, isn't there? Yes, there is. Where's the Volks Railway? Is that Brighton? Oh, I got that wrong. How big's your shed, Digger? Digger says the shed is 30 foot by 12. Whoa, that sounds great. And Digger's got a crown with a number 2 on it. So, Now then, Digger, are you going open frame anywhere or not? As far as I could see, your frames were about 4 foot from the ground and all on one layer. I think, hello. Is he just going with baseboards or what? Any open frame coming, Digger? Because on that kind of scale, 30 by 12. Wow, you lucky man. 30 by 12. Now then, that's something about 30 feet. It's coming up for 10 meters. Lucky man. Yeah, crikey. Yeah, that's 35. Yeah, it's 10 meters, is it, or more? Mine's 5 meters, 0.3. Yeah, it's twice the size of mine. You lucky man. Yeah, it's a single layer right now. There's room for another layer if I decide to go up a level, but not in the plans for now. You don't regret it later, Digger. Don't regret it. I'm into open frame, I am. His layout is 30 foot by 12, timber. Well, I nearly finished this, so let me just do 2 or 3 more strips and I can move on to something else. I haven't been there in 20 years. Yeah, Digger. Digger's got a dream shed with a 30 by 12, is it? 30 feet, Christ. Yeah, 10, looking good. 10, so we do it again. Another place on my wish list is the RAF Hendon Museum, so I might squeeze that in at some point. You have to make a booking, but it's free. I think trying to get in there this time of year will probably be difficult. You have to make a booking so they know when you're coming. Yeah, this is great stuff, is that? What is this? What's left? Is it worth cutting this down, or is the bin job? 11.5 by 11. I think we just get rid of that, so I don't want any. Don't need that. What's that? So these can go in stock. Look at that little lot. Look. Pick a card, any card. Look at that lot. It's nice having it in stock. Oh, where's the other camera? This one we'll see up there, will it? Yeah, it will. There's my stock up there. Although these are 1 mils, the other ones are 2 mils up there in the 10. But look how short they are. So they're easily recognisable as 1 mil cards. Oh, look at these. Look. Wall tops already made. Cool. Now then. It's 23 feet by 12. The last 7 feet are for the modelling bench and supplies, etc. Still, that is still quite a size, isn't it? I might take a ride on the Great Orme tramway. Get to it when I'm that way. We went for the first time. Shortish but fun ride. Joiner notched out all the way around so I can fit the bus wire underneath. Nice, nice, nice. Oh dear, hang on. Oh, what's next? One process which not done. You need some track as well, don't you? I get one of those strips just to see how they fit in. And this is only 1 mil. Oh, this is a accessories of the correct spelling. This is what I purchased. I had these years ago. The punch set for well, I used to use them for making gaskets for things. And, 3/8. But I lent them to somebody foolishly, and they never came back. So I got myself this cheap and cheerful punch set. But I can't do it here this time of night, but I know that would just punch a hole straight in there. That's what I want them for. Or for doing, where are we? That one. Right up to 3/4. Look at the size of this mother. You know, that would have taken that sharp corner out instead of cutting it. That would have taken that corner out, and then I could have cut the rest. Yeah. Another interesting bag of goodies. 12-piece hollow punch set. I had a set of my own, an old English set, and I lent it to somebody and they never brought it back. I smell of a machine shop now. Always handy to have about the place. No, they're all right. I know their work, but I'd like to have a go. So not at this time of night. You need to crack them with a hammer. A big rubber hammer would do it. That's good. I can go in box 2. Where are we? Let me let me do that instead. To be an English dictionary. Yeah, my spelling isn't too good. Did you know there are 2 types of punches? One for internal and one for external. Yeah, depending on which way they're on which way the sharp edge is cut. Yes, I did know that. Now, what am I going to use now? Oh. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is going to be the hard thing, is getting that to go in that tight radius without being notchy. It's going to be a bugger. I know it is. That's why I need a jig like this. Well, of course, you can't see, can you? You're on the wrong camera. You plonker, Rodney. Yeah. Maybe see if I can get a small set of rollers to start this cardboard off, because already I can see it's out of shape and it's gone a bit notchy. So that's not going to do it. I see some cheap rollers on eBay the other week, and I think I'm going to buy a set. They weren't expensive. So the card has already kind of had its back broken. Otherwise, it will be going round in notches. Wrong camera, you plonker. Yeah, that's no good, is it? That's no good at all. But that one strip will do that whole bridge section. Oh, that's better. Yes, that technique was better. It's getting that last bit. Yeah, that rolled better that way. That's a straighter, clean roll, isn't it? I think I need one of those tiny little roller sets for rolling brass or whatever. Where are we? Oh, hey, it's Charlie. Hello, Charlie. How's Charlie? Hi, Anthony. Anthony. Don't bigger. Timber. Anthony. It's Anthony Doctor as well. Hello, guys across the pond. Thanks for turning up. It was just a off the cuff live. Received my Class 37 ring-filled motor back, and it now runs perfectly. John Massey in Quebec fixed the magnet. There you go. In Quebec, there's another place I really want to see, Canada and the French half as well. I wanted a roller set for modelling. They are £300 plus. I'll pass. I was looking at a cheap Chinese set. They wouldn't do. They wouldn't do anything heavy, but I shall look again. (34.3) plus humidity here. Heat warning. Yeah, straight to come along. We've just spent half an hour or an hour. What is it? Yeah, 3/4 of an hour cutting strips for my. Oh, this is another thing. Another thing that's got to get fixed up is my my spray booth. That's the regulator for it. Compressor's on the floor. This I've got to make the receiver for this. I've not done that yet. All these things I've got to do. Yes. Yes. Our weather's gone a bit waffy at the moment. It's a comfortable, I think 22, 23 degrees, but it's gone a bit cloudy and miserable going. 16 days straight, over 30. That's the kind of weather I like, actually. When people start moaning and say, oh, isn't it hot? I'm usually as happy as a soundboy. Yeah. So if I find something else to do now. As I've already said, I've got to go and see my plastics man for some more plastic cut-offs. Got to make a jig. And this is the kind of, where are we? Let's turn that down a little bit more. Oh, wrong camera, you're not. Hang on, I'm not doing very well. Anthony, you need to come over here to show me how to run OBS. OBS? Streamlabs, sorry, which I think is OBS. I can only get 2 cameras running. I need a jig for this. Where are we? Put it up a bit. Is this one, is it? With the cut-offs, I need to make a jig that's going to force that in the right place. Look at that, that's what it wants, isn't it? I like stable weather. What? 30, 20, 14, what? We got over this side. Yeah. We are 3 weeks with 30C. It breaks tomorrow. But we did have a day last week, beginning Thursday. Yeah, that's the trouble with being inland. I've noticed the further you go inland, the more solid the temperatures are. Send me to the south of France, I'll be happy. They seem to have it just right. Sun all year round. I mean, it's amazing. It's only 800 miles away, and what a difference. Oh. Yeah, I wish I was born in the south of France. It suits me just right. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I mean, I probably get some of the best weather in this country being in the southeast corner, in Hellfire Corner, in the southeast, but it's still not good enough. The UK weather is just unpredictable at its best. And there's a big high swirling around out at the Azores in the middle of the Atlantic, but it just won't come this way. We're getting little lows coming down from the north, down from North Atlantic kind of thing, and yeah, shites, to be honest with you. Oh, did you see my class 40? I need to be looking for another motor for it because one motor is So I really need a class 40, was it? Yeah, class 40 chassis with false bogey as well. Oh, and this leather without a beer. It'd do better with drink juice. Yeah. Oh no, I'll stick with the beer. It's okay. It's pretty low rate stuff anyway. Yeah, this is which camera am I? This one. Oh yeah. This is my latest bridge styling, which I want I want to come across this bridge into the new fiddle yard, which is going to hold all my trains. The plywood is stacked up on the stairs at the moment. Yeah, it's a completely different style of bridge. Well, I've got 8 sides for 4 bridges. So I shall get round to making them. But this is when the weather goes cold. You'll find me up here doing this kind of thing all the time. If I had known you wanted a class 40, Alan, I could have sold you mine. Yeah, it was a bargain. It come from the cruise show. And I asked the lads how much they wanted for it, and they said 65. At the end of the day, I went back and I offered them 50, and they took it. So it was only £50, and every time I go to a show, I usually come home with a little souvenir. So we had that, the class 40, and also grabbed a parcels van off of John Angel? Off John Angel Trains' his table for 15 quid. And that was me sorted. There's a offer you can't refuse, Alan. Yeah. You must be running out of locos, aren't you, Mark? I don't know how many you've got rid of. Right. Always look for something of a show. Yeah, that you do find a few bargains, don't you? But I always want to come home with a little memento, a souvenir to remind me of that day. And I suppose Getz is coming around. I've not seen the date yet, but that's in October, I think. It was on my birthday last year, so it gave me a good excuse to buy something then. Bye, Kelly. It's getting near my shower time. See you catch you next time. But okay, bye, Kelly. Take care. So it's not as much fun doing the live from the hobby room, but oh yeah. I've already showed you my regulator. Let me show you my compressor. I've only had it a year. Look at that little mother. Huh? Where are we? My little compressor. So I haven't got the receiver for it yet. I'm going to make one rather than buy one. It's only 45 psi. So and where's this camera? And there's my homemade spray booth there, look, with extraction and everything. So all coming, but all in good time. Great Electric Train Show. 11/12 this year. Okay. Are you going, Timber? What about Anthony? I'd be surprised if Anthony's going, but there is about 3 diesels and 2 EMEs left. Okay. Well, I'm pretty spent out actually. This touring does take a bit of cash out of you. Petrol and beer and food, it all costs, you know. So, you know, October, I shall be there for that. Because that was great. I mean, there's a lot there it gets. Well, glad you went live tonight. My daughter's visiting from Wales, so she's on her laptop. My son's on his PC, and I was about to go to bed. Oh, well, I'm keeping you up then, Tom. There will be an outcry if we didn't organise a meet. Yeah, that sounds good. A meet and some food and beer. I think that would be good. Meet on the yeah, in that back room was great. But it was on the 11/12. We should go out on the 11th somewhere. You know, we should all go together somewhere for yeah, just they say. Yeah, I think a roller is what I want. Look at that, that's almost fitted in there. Almost. Need something smaller to roll those in. If you don't roll it around something, you get buckles. And that's quite a nice curve, isn't that? But it's not tight enough at the ends. That's why I want a jig made of perspex, so the glue won't stick to it. I can put it in the glass, jig, glued, wait probably a couple of hours for the PVA to grab it, and then yeah, PVA doesn't stick to perspex, so I'm going to go and see my glass man. I've got loads and loads of different shapes and handy. Got long strips. You make something on this and go like bend it, and PVA just pings off. All these different shapes I've got. They're all getting a bit ratty-tatty now. Look. Oh, glue and paint and that all over them, but they're so handy. Yeah, I've made so many things on here. There's loads of glue, so I need a few. 20 quid's worth of his cut-off. Great. Do you use similar? Platform 7A. Good evening, Alan. Platform 7A. Let me just have a look. I don't think I've seen Platform 7A before, or am I wrong? Platform 7A. No, I haven't. So, well, welcome along, Platform 7A. So he knows. Greetings, Platform 7A. I use glass shelves as my flat gluing plates. So stuff don't stick. Yeah, same thing. So where are you from then? Platform 7A? No, just Platform 7A. Have you been here before? Because you called me Alan, but I haven't got your name on my list. You are not on the list, Platform 7A. Dear still over, Anthony. Hope you're all well. So you known to everybody. Shelving is shutterproof. Oh, crikey, yeah. So where are you based, and have you got a personal first name where I can put you down on the list? Because I've got everybody's name, but not yours. Platform 7A. Actually, there's not many P's at all. It's Martin. I'm in mid Wales. Oh, thanks for that, Martin. I'll put you on the list when I can find the P's. MMNOP. So I've only got one P, and that's X47. So platform P. So you come after that. Excuse me a minute. Platform 7A. And it's Martin. You're on the list now, Martin. Thanks, matey. I am in Wrexham. Oh, I know Wrexham fairly well. So, yes, I used to come to Rockwell, Rubrioe, to load trailers out of Rockwell. I'm sure you know it. And there was another factory just around the corner. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Yeah, Wrexham. Rockwell. I don't know if it still exists. I thought so. Rockwell, Rubrioe. A bit further south, near Aberystwyth. Yes. Yeah. Oh, cheers to you all. Yes. I need this jig because this isn't going to go on its own. I can see that it's feasible. Just need something a bit rounder to wrap that around. What have I got? Excuse me, just a tick. Let's try a Humbrel tin. Just run. Oh, that's better. That is much better. Oh, now we're talking. Coming from about there. Let's do it. Well, just put up a bit of a fight. I definitely need a jig like this. Let me cut that bit off. Glue this to the plastic. This can stay onto that. And this one. And I could Evo stick this to the plastic and use that to hold it while the glue dries. Yeah, it is feasible. This is working really well. Maybe I don't need a roller. Easy said and done. So try to hold everything together. No, that's going to go. That's going to go all right. Bye, Pete. How's Pete going? Cheers, Alan. On the Abbott Hour tonight. Oh, yes, I am on the Abbott. Thank you. How is his shed coming along? Looks like a nice big space to create your new layout. Yeah, we're all envious of Digger. The next one is going to be Clive, Newlyn. Clive, isn't it? Yeah, Newlyn is also putting the big shed together. I think that's a little bit bigger than Diggers. You can always dance a little jig. Yeah, I'm going for it. The Digger was here. Oh, making some window frames from 5mm plastic card for a 1 in 38 scale tenement building. 10 putting it in the shadow. Managed to get a couple of 1930s figures. It's going well so far, thanks. I've been really busy. I bet you are busy moving my modelling bench and equipment in there today. Oh. Yeah, but the amount of stuffing you've got in the wall, I hope it's going to be nice and warm for you, Digger, and dry. That's what you've got to watch out for, is any damp in the shed. Looking at back to Alan at Buckland Junction shed, he suffers with a bit of a dampness. But Wales, you're going to get some dampness in Wales, aren't you? There's one place it always seems to be raining. Yes, it is coming together nicely. The other thing I want to try is some of the I want to try a couple of spit it out, Alan. Wagon kits from, is it? Watch Digger's layout come to life slowly. But, I was hoping you was going to go. Huh? Frozen, Alan. Have I frozen? Have I frozen? What does it say? I haven't had any notifications to say that I'm dropping any frames or not, so hopefully I'm not frozen. Start it again. Okay now. Oh. These have also been a godsend. I think these are the what are they? These are the Metcalf glue bottles. I do like them, except I've taken the metal end off. I just used the basic pipette that's on there. They're brilliant for sticking stuff. John. Hello, John. I'm frozen. Evening all. Al, enjoyed your trip videos. Great tour. Well, thank you very much for coming along. It was, it's quite something to do a day out and then sit in a car basically and edit a video almost on a every other day. But I'm glad you enjoyed my trip. I do like a little adventure. I'm an ex-truck driver, so I like going to places that I've never been. Well, we have a rubber cover and there's a damp roof membrane in the walls as well as insulation, so it will survive the weather. I'm sure. I mean, you can't record everything, but where were we? John, PW22. Yeah, well, thanks for saying that. It's nice to know people do enjoy my crazy trips. My next big one is going to be Portugal. Whether I can pull it on off or not, I don't know. I've done 17 countries, but Portugal is one that I haven't. You have a new subscriber. Oh, well, thanks very much. That's great. That's great. You can't get enough subscribers. Although my subscribers go up and then they go back down again. They go up a bit more and then they go down again. It's a bugger. Today's antic filming, just me carrying boxes in all day and then emptying them. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Was in Portugal last October. Yes, you were. That's Charlie. Charlie's a bit of a traveller too. Charlie gets about the world quite well. He likes to travel, does our Charlie. And, well, why not indeed? Cool. Joyce and I enjoyed the road trips. We enjoy one, yeah. I love travel, I really do. It's not so easy doing it on your own, because I'm a widower, so to do it on my own at the moment. But that's life, isn't it? That is life. Well, another thing that I rely on when I do get modelling, especially with cardboard, is let me just sort this out a minute. Let me see if I can do this. That's not work. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Let's try it like that. Oh, yeah. That might work, yeah. No, that's not good. You have to do it a different way. Right, hang on. There's got to be a way to do this. Right. All right, use one of these then, just to show the differences. 1, 2, 3. These are so useful. These are so useful. This is a standard peg. Can you see the other two? They're just so useful. This tiny little peg there. I bought them on the internet, and let me just put the ruler on them, see what they are. Where's the ruler? This one, I do. This one's a standard peg, but this little baby one is 25 mil long. Look how small that is. Fantastic. I've got a whole bowl of them, look. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is kind of like a midway. And a few. The other thing is a box of billets that I've got. Steel billets. Where are we? Yeah. So do you do air trips? Dad, I've enjoyed your travel videos, thanks. I built one map or material. Yes, I know that bridge, that curved bridge. It's very similar to my concrete curved bridge. And we are on road, street and rail. Is that an engaged peg? Yeah. Or smaller than that. Wet that outside, then stretch that side. Will then dry and stay in shape. I try that, digger. I try that. He will get it eventually, timber. Hang on a minute. This is what I told you, timber. Yeah, might be that's another thing. Shall I go and get them? No. I've been in the engineering gang. I've got loads of billets over there off the metal saw. Right, let's give timber a seat. Timber. I think this is what Timber's saying. If I got him right, that is. What did you say? Blah, 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 blah. Went outside, then side. Stay in shape. Right, okay, here we go. Tried water with bending card. This is dry. I'm just manipulating it around different shapes. Right. Water, brush, brush, water, water. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Jar, jar, spoon, jar. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right. Let's try Timber's method out. Ready? What's that? So we just paint on and allow it to become soft and then bend. Here we go. Look at that. That's nicely there. Now, do I bend which way? Matron, which way shall I do it? I think I'm going to give it one more wetting. Yeah, that's pretty nicely wet. Right, what can I bend it over? Oh, look, this should do nicely. Now, wet on the inside or the outside? Outside, eh? And it broke. It broke. Let me take it down another one. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it has broken the surface. So, I'm going to do it the other way now. I'm going to bend it the other way. Let's go, because that was on the outside and that ripped it. So let's put it on the inside this time. Oh, that didn't break it. That didn't rip this time, Timber. That didn't rip this time, Timber. He might have something. By Jove. He's bloody got it. Look at that. Well done, Timber. I've got the wet side on the inside. On the outside, it kind of rips where it's wet. Can you see? It's broken. It's broken in places. The wet on the inside is perfect. He's a clever bloke, that bloke, Timber. Wet on the inside? No. Wet on the inside and it's full of cracks where it's torn. But wet on the inside, perfect. Well done, Timber. You have to let it soak in first. Well, that's all right, actually. I will play with the technique. This is dry. It's not bad. It's not bad. But my first try, it's a little bit through me bitches. This is not good. But yeah, I should play with this technique a bit more. Outside, wait a little bit longer. Yeah, maybe. On the inside, it's almost doing it first go with no fractures. Learn something every day, my mum said. Learn something every day. Yeah, well, thank you, Timber. I've learnt a lot off that man. I've learnt a lot off that man. I really have. Let it dry in the jig, and it will not be stressed once dry. It can be glued in. Thank you, Timber. Thank you, dear chap. Learn something. What's the other word I want to use? What curve is it? Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it a Bezier? Bezier curve. Me too. Timber knows, he knows a lot, that boy. He really does. And, well, it's always good to chat with Timber. We'll go for a beer and something to eat with him as well. So, yeah, we're going out again then, Timber. We're going out on the 11th. Steady digger. What's Digger say? Oh, yeah, all right. 7 people in Wrexham, I say, of course. Yeah. He is a fountain of knowledge. He's been around the block, dear boy. Yes. In manufacturing, in engineering. Oh, dead soldier. Let me put him over here because it's no use to nobody. And let me have a look around for reinforcements. Where are they? What about them? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Has anybody else got a bevy on tonight then? And we can drink some Rex. Is anybody else having a dram tonight? So, I've got these. These are the These are, show it round the other way and make more sense. These are the cut-offs. So these are my formers, my jig. Now, I'm just thinking. That's dangerous, I know, but oh yeah. I'm having a Pepsi Max Zero Sugar. Wow. I do think that would fit in the bill for me. I'm sorry, but I need zero sugar drinks for my grandson as he climbs the walls. So I need a 10 ml. Yeah, I need this shape, 10 ml thick. There's the former. Wet these. Yeah. Well, thanks, Timber. You've set my head running now. Yeah, you can see what I need. And yeah, I need some more Perspex cut-offs. That would help. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hereford, I went up through that way on my trip, bombarding the chat, but still can't make crown 1. You've got crown 3. I'm big and fat, too, and old, too. Can't have so much sugar these days. 10 ml. 10 ml fly. Yes, I've just bought 2 6x2 sheets. As winter's coming, I'm going to need some materials for my what do you call it? My sidings, fiddle yard, storage yard. I've got to have it. I'm fed up with putting trains together and then swapping them out. I need them all on the rails. And all these points sent from Mike Hebden, who I haven't heard of for a while, to do so. Be careful with sweetness. No, otherwise I will be wanting to go to the wee a few times in the night. I don't want to disturb my sleep. I know a urologist that can fix that. Yeah, with a little tourniquet. I've also got what is this? I've been trying out different materials. Let me just get this right. Looking at it, I would say it was 3 ml. Oh, it's only 2 ml. Sneaky, that looks thick. What's this? 2 ml. That's the same as that. Oh, in MDF, it seems so much thicker, but it is only 2 ml. I'm not a fan of MDF, but I've just been messing around with different bits of MDF. Do I like the material? Not sure. I mean, it's just a load of cardboard boxes, really, isn't it? Sliced up and put back together again. Evening all. Signal cabin. Hello, signal cabin. How are you? Signal cabin Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you? Good to see you, matey. Hi, Joe. Yeah, Joe. How you doing? Charlie. Hello, signal cabin. How are you? Where is that signal cabin? I can see a signal box there. Because my channel's named after Buckland Junction, which is a signal box. Evening, Joseph. Wow. It's Captain Static. Who I named, by the way. I named him Captain Static because he does all my static graphs. Thank God. Static graphs and ballasting, two things I hate. But they have to be. Mullinga. Where's Mullinga? Mullinga. Never heard of it. On the subject of pegs, I have plastic clamps, clothes pegs, small clothes pegs, Christmas card clothes pegs. I think that's what they might be actually, Digger. And metal clips like these. Yeah, I've got so many different kinds of clamps. It's unbelievable. Like G clamps. The biggest one is the earth clamp from the welding set. County Kildare. Okay. There's another trip I want to do. Is I'd like to get the Holyhead Dublin and Dunleary ferry and circumnavigate the whole of Ireland, including Northern Ireland. I'd love to do that. That's because you're not safe with a static graph applicator, Alan. You're right. I'm not safe with one, and they make me very angry in a very short time. So, yeah, static graphs is not my thing. I want static graphs here, and it ends up everywhere. And it doesn't stand up for me. To know my static graphs has got brewer's truth. Yeah. And ballasting is so boring. It's nice when it's done, but get Dart from Dunleary to Dublin city centre. Get Dart. What is Dart? Is that a tram? Dart. Get Dart from Dunleary. I've been to Dunleary before. When I was a driver, I'd done 2 Dunlearys. So that's as much as Ireland, I'm sorry, as I've seen. But I would like to circumnavigate from Dublin right the way around to the whole island. I fancy doing that bottom southern part. That looks good. So yeah, I'd like to see that. Dublin area rapid transit. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I've done the electric train. I've done the Blackpool and the trams. I've done the whole line back on my trip. Ballasting is more than boring. It's tediously so. Yes, well said, Anthony. It bores the tits out of me. Do Dart being rolled out? Good. Yes. We all need good connections. Island trip would be great to watch. Oh well, maybe that's next year then. Let's yeah, May, June. Yeah, May, June next year. I must look into that. Let's get the Portugal thing out of the way first. That's going to be some trip, I tell you. Never done Portugal. I've got 17 countries under my belt, but Portugal isn't one of them. And the other one I want to do is Andorra. Must go, lads. See you later. I will take care, Charlie, out there in Canada. Maybe one day I'll fly out and come and see you. You never know. You never know. Yeah, see you, Charlie. Cheers, mate. Along with clamps and all those things, and my metal bit. I'll just get a couple of them. I've got to show you. I've got to show you. Look at these. Maybe I'll swap camera for this. Oh no, you can see okay. I was in the engineering game, so look at these pieces of metal. Look at this. Solid billet. Now, what is this? It's a 70 by, looks like 12 mil cut-offs of steel. Great. All just lumps of metal. They should be painted, really. This is 35 by 40 by 16, I think. Pieces of box section. All great for, for lining pieces of card up and sticking them together wherever you need. Angles. Yeah, pieces of box section. Fantastic for fabricating in card. Even sockets. I don't know. Well, that's a socket and a magnet. Yeah, for a certain job. Look at that. But really good. Really, really good for making stuff. You know, egg your cardboard around the corner. Look at that. Even for building kits, Metcalf and super quick kits. This is the Mutt's nuts. Look, perfect for building. They do get used a lot. These, when I'm working in cardboard. Put my back in their little bowl. But yeah, if you know a fabricating shop, get down there and get some lovely bits of metal. All right, see you, bye-bye. Charlie, bye Charlie, bye. Ciao Charlie. Night Charlie. My biggest weight is 6 inches of cut-off fork truck. What? Must weigh 4 kilos. Wow. Could do with some of those to use as weights. Or for use as Alan has said. They're a great idea. My top tip, tins of baked beans, 25p a tin, make great weights for little money. You can't get beans for 25p, can you? Only joking. Until you eat them, Timber, yes. But that's my lovely, I like them, that's what I think. My gaggle of metal cut-offs. Gotta be done. So here we have another useful item. But it's a ruler. I bought a plastic one and threw it in the bin. No, this is an aluminium one. It's a scale ruler. Stockwell Company baked beans and tomato sauce. Tesco's 28p. He's a fucking walking encyclopedia, that guy. Well done, people. I'll only have Heinz. I can't. Heinz and Baked Branston. And maybe Bakewell as well. But yeah, Stockwell beans are like bloody BB pellets, aren't they? Yeah, not all beans are that. This is one for timber. 1 to 20 ratio, 1 to 25 ratio, 1 to 50, 1 to 75, 1 to 100, 1 to 125. You mentioned Tesco's. What brand? Minus my staff discount. Mark could probably get them for under 25p again. Yeah. 75. I haven't got 1 to 75. It's 00. Run that by me again. 75 is 00. 1 to 75 is 00. Can you explain then, Timber? 1 is it? Rawbone and Chesterman. Acria at 20C. So 175 is I still don't really understand the timber. Mills. Well, I work at 4 mil to the foot. Is that right? Well, that's EM probably, isn't it? No, or whatever. Yeah, I don't kind of quite understand this. 75 is 00 gauge. There's one to cut then. Yeah, let's see how close this camera can go. Where are we? Yeah, but 75. 1 to 72, Ben. Bye bye for now. Bye bye, Joe. Take care, mate. Bye. Good to see you, by the way. Bye, is near enough. Still don't get it. 4 mil to the foot is 00. I can work with that. I can work with 4 millimeters to a foot. That makes sense. Okay, that gets up there, all right. Or 176. I see your raw edge is 175. Oh, it's near enough. Okay, right. I got that. What does the radiance mean of 1, 2, 3, and 4? So 1 is 10 feet. Huh? 10 feet at 4 would be. No, I don't know. I keep freezing, am I? Huh, never mind. So I looked at this bloody ruler. If that's the first one, is that 10 feet? No, I don't get scales. That's gone right over my head. 1 to 4. 75. Keep freezing. All right. The mobile signal must be far. I haven't had any. Let me just have a look, see what my phone is doing. I don't know. Everything looks all right, and I'm still freezing for me too. Yep, it's suddenly not date. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't seem to be. Eight been from tomatoes off at Sainsbury Company somewhere. Sorry that I'm freezing. Supermarkets have really kind of strangled this situation now. I think they've strangled shopping so much that small shops are starting to appear because there's money to be made. Because I think supermarkets are taking a piss, to be honest with you. And how can a little tin of beans now be 80, 90 pence? It's just like, much? Yes. Let the high streets open up again with the competition that it needs. Click to open your notifications window. No, I've got no notifications at all. Huh? Oh, what have I done now? Performance. Streams dropped 4%. Oh, I don't know how to get back out of this now. Oh, there we go. Night 7 a.m. Got to hit the hay. Good night. Well, thanks for coming along. Sorry it's been a boring show, Martin. But, yeah, thanks for coming along. And go anywhere, I should say. Certainly make a video of it. But Captain Static, you would like that Bentley's narrow gauge, 7.5 inch narrow miniature railway. You'd love that. And it's not far away. It was in Hampshire, I think. I'll probably get told wrong now, but sorry if I'm still freezing. Play with this a minute. From Anthony Dodge, he can get maybe 12 cameras running all at once. Oh, that 37 still going, isn't it? That's better. Yeah, I'm sure that was Alan. What was that? Yes. But I can run 2 cameras. Watch, ready? What's this one? Here we go. Oh, look. 2 cameras. Not 12. Never mind. Generating? Oh, it's 22:57. So I've been going 2 hours, believe it or not. He can't let you off. One thing. Don't call him Shirley. Shirley. Listen here, Shirley. You used to say that about the Afghani, wasn't it? So what time would it be in Toledo? Or Toledo, is it? Maybe 6 hours behind, and it's now coming up for 11. It's the Bluebell Rail's 65th anniversary gala next weekend. Should be going to that. Oh. Yeah, can we have a chat about that then? Mark? Got to watch my dates. I've got some other dates coming up. 65th anniversary gala next weekend. I think I can open up my calendar without doing it. 3rd and the 4th then in North Yorkshire on the 16th of August. There's a big party going on and I don't want to miss that. Got my old laptop. Well, it's not old, it's only about 2 years old. It's quite a good laptop. It cost me a bloody fortune, but I don't know if I'm still freezing, am I? Normally I get notifications if I'm dropping the frame. So, yeah. So this bridge has got to be built next. It's when I went to the Pontysillion Bridge, this is how their construction was there for the narrowboats to get across the valley on these type of things. So I've copied it, and yeah, that's what I'm up to next. Oh, yeah, that's the other one, isn't it? That's the one. That's slightly different to that one, but well, I haven't got anything else to report, so I'm just sitting here getting smashed, looking at the Golfe de Lyon. The Golfe de Lyon is where I'd like to be, in south of France, on the border of Spain. Take care, Anthony. And so you've got a computer just for all those cameras. So learned something tonight about bending cardboard with water. Going to look into that a bit more deeply, or do some more testing. 8th and 10th on Friday, the 8th. 8th to the 10th of August. We'll probably go on the Sunday, as there will be paid of all the welcome road codes at Horston Quay Station. But it's not set in stone yet. So it's over 8th, 10th, over 3 days on Sunday. As there will be a grade of all the working roads. It's not set in stone yet. Okay, I'll go on the website and have a little look. I've got too many things coming up, that's my problem. Keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Get the van to that, because it's not that far away, is it? Where did we go? Where did we go on the Bluebell Railway where they had a massive great car park? Yeah, it's just right for vanity. Was that Horsted Keynes, wasn't it? Horsted Keynes station. 3 days of it. Can you buy a ticket for the whole lot? Do you think you can buy a ticket for the whole 3 days? I'll have a look on the website, Mark. What an interesting weekend, or long weekend. I bought myself a really nice file set as well. I mean, like an engineer's file set for the garage. Oh, excuse me. Into a slightly better state than it is at the moment. And I want one of those little metal lathes too at some point to go along with my drill press, my guillotine, my welders. I haven't got a lathe. I want a little lathe. It'd come in handy for lots of things. Bridge pillars, yeah. Little lathe you can turn wood. It's good. Like some Victorian bridge pillars go across the marsh that I've got planned. There's a chat given up. 10 viewers. So I see your turntable working, Mark. My interest was, how do you stop it bang on line? Do you have to watch it and get it rails lined? No. The chat's just taking a rest. Yeah, okay. It wasn't fun, but I didn't manage to do it on Sunday. I've just been so busy. You know how life is. It's now 11 o'clock, really, already. It is, considering it came from a kit. He's done a good job there. The problem is space, but he's managed to fit it into the corner there. I think every railway modeller suffers with space, because I do. I've only got 5.3 square meters in each direction. It's almost a perfect square. I would love twice as much space. And like Digger with his 20 odd feet by 12 sounds great. And the other one to look at is Clive's Newlyn Railway. He's just going to be putting up a mega shed for his railway. Every video I see has got another big box of goodies. He's opened up these goodies for his railway that's coming. That's Clive. He's going to be at Getz, I believe. Where are we now? End of July, August, September, October. It's all coming along pretty quickly, isn't it? I've got a Hornby table, which is fun. It aligns the train, but it's very noisy. Now, which one? You've got the Hornby one. Yeah, so in 2 seconds. Valley's 56XX said, would you make some bridge size or sides for his turntable? So I made him these. Where are they? For his turntable. These were Chris's design. He sent me the dimensions, and I made this on the laser cutter and put these together. And Chris has added this to his turntable. That's what they look on the inside. Yeah. So yeah, these are Chris's turntable. He put it on the Walthers on the Wolfer's turntable, which is quite boring, and he fitted these. What I would like to do is get my hands on the Hornby turntable, and make some design some sides so you can just stick them on top of the Hornby turntable, giving a bit more realism. Because although I know the turntable line up for a second and then move on to the next one and on to the next one. I might also, this was Walther's. Yeah, so I sent it turntable, and then he weathered them. He's been weathering it, and it looks really nice. So he said they was spot on. So I would like to make something to look at, because it's quite, although it works well, the Hornby turntable is rather boring looking. You know, see how Barry Davis uses his. It works. It does work very well, I think. Not see if I can get my hands on the Hornby, or somebody that's got Hornby one. I believe it's a lot easier to timber. So auto finds each the Hellion, isn't it? Hellion. Or anything else. It could be my phone again tonight. And pieces of bent cardboard to play with. Life's exciting, isn't it? You are right, even though that's almost dry, that's still. The heavy one is nice quality, but it's on the more expensive side. But you get what you pay for. Yes, you do get what you pay for. £50 class 40 grade model. Take the traction tyre, the assembly, the bogey number, the X number for the back on another wheel, metal wheel, with no traction tyre. I think that will make a lovely locomotive then. But I mustn't get carried away. It's just a railroad model, and it runs quite well actually. When they were discounted, some 300, now 800. For seeing that. Does it run up and down the yard then? Or does it? 300 quid, it must be quite a bit, surely. How does it? Oh. Yeah. Oh no, I've not seen one of those yet. Great, wow. That must be something else though. How does it find its wagons? Just 2 years ago. So I have no idea what is going on with this bloody Streamlabs. Moth, what are you doing in here? Should be. Yeah. Do. Both sides of them. Look at that. You've got something there. Rigidity. Yes, I need a former. It's still. No, that's really still putting up a bit of a fight. It's for the stream, Alan. I need. Would it turn back into solid cardboard after I've abused it this much? What I do around this for tomorrow. Now I'm just going to push. See what happens. Remember somebody's name that passed away. I keep wrecking my mind. So that is a lovely curve, I must say. Well done, Timber. I think Tom's away. Take care, Tom. 6 of us here, only 6. So we'll just get wankered again. And it's got quite wild here tonight. And this time last night, I was falling through the streets of Deal. Looking back at this summer, I've had quite a good crack so far. And it's not over yet. I made, I say matron. Oh, wow. I think my next live should be from the loft. And I've got a whole, basically a best part of a month now, haven't I, to the last Sunday of August, which will be 31st, the very last day of the month. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And I should be back in the loft, I think, for the next live. This was just out of the blue. So what? Oh, yeah, I have work tomorrow, so I'm off to get some Zeds. Cheers, Al. Well, thanks, John. Thanks for coming along. Glad you enjoy some of the rubbish that I put out. And, take care. Take care. See you soon. Keep well. So what happened to your design then for your bridges? Nothing so far then. Be nice if you could come up with a completely unique design, and then you don't have to deplete my stocks. But yeah, it's summertime. Everything's supposed to be put on hold, but when that weather changes, I shall be up here on a daily basis. Pushing on with the project, with the loft railway and everything. I thought you might come up with a new design, like his 56's design, which is now in stock. So tree here. 73% available, so no problems there. This is my new 45 quid phone. Maybe that's the problem. You don't get much mobile for 45 quid now, do you? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Time goes on. And your dimensions in millimeters, please. No inches, millimeters, please. It's easier to work in millimeters. But, yeah. Look at that. Well, thanks to timber. This is something new. How to bend cardboard. Leave that, let it dry. Will it still be, will it fall apart tomorrow? I don't know. Or will the glue just what about PVA and water? This opens up a lot of experiments, I think. A couple of drips of PVA. Yeah, good. Yeah. Been using water here to do this. And to see what it's like when it dries. Will it still be okay? Will it still have, look how bloody buoyant, wobbly that is. That is very pliable now. And I could do the same with a couple of drips of PVA. So when it did dry out, it'd have as much strength, if not more. Yeah, thanks, timber. Thanks, timber. Thanks to timber. Yeah. So I've got my plywood now. Motorbike just coming up the hill with no exhaust on it at all. Well, how bloody disrespectful. Selfish, yeah, that's the word. Mm-hmm. Yes. It takes a lot more punishment, I must say. See what that's like in the morning now. Stop messing around with it. Against the dry forged. Although they're dry, it's not bad, but I can see how easy it would be to form around formers. How much easier it would be to form. Learn to me every day, as my mum said. 8 viewers. Well, I wish I had something to show you, but I'm trying to get back on these. I'm going to get back on these gardens. Well, I've got to get the website built and everything. Yeah. If you're watching Jimbo, I need your help to get this website up and running. Well, I've got another dead soldier here. I'm going to find another alive soldier. This has probably been one of the worst lives I've ever done. Yeah, I've got some great stock. I love my stock. I've learned how to form cardboard easier, definitely easier wet. And Mhm. And isn't it nice to have no heating on at all in the house? I love summertime. So on Deal Beach last night, listening to the waves, watching satellites streak across the sky, totally alone. And it wasn't cold, it was really quite warm last night. What a night out. But not many people know where Deal is. So, yeah, the neighbours putting their dustbin. How interesting is that? 9 views. Who's out there? Is there anybody out there? Would be worried if you needed heating on your house at this time of year. Yeah, I just love this time of year. It's well, England's a cold country, isn't it? Let's face it. And the weather's poo here, but no, don't need heating on. Quite a few windows open. I wish it would get warmer though. Know where Deal is, where you do. Yes. Um, um, okay. Forgot. My poor addled brain. I wonder why my brain's so addled, because I think it's been pickled. Mm-hmm. Stanford Love. Oh, yes. You know where Deal is. Yeah, it's a lovely place, isn't it, Deal? Um, it's probably one of the best jewels in Kent. One of the best towns in Kent. 7 viewers. So I just popped up a couple, and now we've gone back down to 7. But yeah, sorry, there's not much to be seen. But yeah, I've really got to tell you, I don't want to do all these things. And if I bugger off to Portugal, that'd be another 6 weeks of my life gone, where I'm not doing anything towards the railway. So you can't have your, what is it? You can't have your cake and eat it. That's my world at the moment. I want to do all these things, but I also want to get this bloody business up and running, and got so many hours to do in the loft to get that better. Rome wasn't built in a day. Not seen my bloody grandson for 4 months nearly now. Or Stanford, no hope, as we used to say, call it sometimes. Yeah. Stamford, no? Yeah, it's just a funny place, isn't it? Did you ever wander out into the military grounds that you've got close by? No. There's a lot of military grounds there, isn't there? With its own railway, if I. Hello, Pete. How was Pete? Yeah, Chopperton Junction's just popped up. I'm sure I got his name right. I'm sure it's Pete. Chopperton Tony. Sorry, Tony. And we got somebody else. Midnight Chill. Yo, what's up, man? Wow, welcome along, Pete. I got that right. Tony, sorry, Tony. I only met you the other week. I'm going to put your card up on my loft wall with all the others. I've got lots of tickets and flyers to put up, and Chobberton Junction is one of them. Midnight Chill. Wow. We're chilling as much as we can do. I'm an old hippie. I'm into model railway. No problem. In a while. Hope you're good. I'm good. I'm good. Yes, I am good. I'm good, Tony. Thank you very much. May I have a bedroom tour? May you have a bedroom tour? It's going to cost you. This isn't a bedroom. This is a hobby room. This is a hobby room here with laser cutters and spray booths and yeah, this is a hobby room. Also, is Chill Zero. Also, is Chili Zero. Where are you then, for Christ's sake? We're in, I'm in the south-east of England, in Kent, Dover, Hellfire Corner. So it's about 17 degrees outside. It's warm. It's also Chill Zero. Chill, midnight chill. Yeah. Chillio. Okay. Whereabouts in the world are you? Midnight. Chill. Where are you? UK? US? Steady on, midnight. What? Yeah, I've got this tiny little moth flying around, and you should be outside with all his friends, because it's midsummer. Steady on, steady on. I have a bedroom tour. Well, this was a bedroom, now it's my hobby room. It was my childhood bedroom, actually. It's a tiny little room, about 9 by 9, 9 feet by 9 feet, or 3 meters square. If you had a budget to renovate your bedroom, what would it be, Alan? Budget? Wow, my bedroom's fine. It's cool. It's got walk-in wardrobes too. And yeah, nothing wrong with my bedroom. This is now the hobby room, my childhood bedroom. I've lived here all my life. So whereabouts in the world are you, Midnight Chill? Clearly you're not in the UK. Or have I got that wrong? This is a model railway channel. Let me show you some. What about 1,000? What about 1,000? If that's 1,000 lira, then no. 1,000 pounds, $1,000, 1,000 euros. Yeah, that sounds better. So please tell me more. Yeah, this is This is a model railway channel, and it is quite a good through we have on here. I'm just getting wasted at the moment. It's midweek. There's not a lot going on, especially here. What about 1,000 what? 1,000 litres? 1,000 millimeters. Wow, it's a meter, isn't it? How does 1,000? Interesting. I've been learning how to bend cardboard. How about that? Huh? How to bend cardboard without it fracturing. No, it won't let me send the money, so I'm sorry, Alan. The super chat broke for me. I can't send it. Okay. Same as usual then, Alan. Yeah, nothing changes, does it? Let's face it. Yes. Superset won't let you send 1,000. Andy Puff Candy Dobson. Hey, hello, Andy. Andy, let me look you up here. Hey, Andy Puff Candy. I know I've seen you before. $1,000, dead serious. Hi all. Hello, Andy Puff Candy Dobson. Now I know I've seen Andy before. Yeah, Andy, yeah. Super chat from. Try again. I could do my bedroom, I could. With bells and whistles and tinsel and everything. Yeah, we've got Andy Dobson popped in. He's into his model railways. Hi, Andy. Our super chat is YouTube, isn't it? I'm not on YouTube. I'm on I'm on Streamlabs. I'm streaming to YouTube. I'm not actually on YouTube, so maybe that has something to do with it. $1,000, dead serious. My trying room is almost completed. Oh, good. And what size is that then, Andy? And how big is your train room? Is it in your house? Is it in the shed? Is it in the loft? What's going on? You may know mine's only 5.3 meters square. Did some static graph looks good. Hang on a minute, you're talking to Mark at Stanover Model Railway, who is quite good at static graphing. He is quite good at it. He does all mine. I can't do static graphing. It just makes my mind go bang. 10-foot by 9 spare room. How lucky is that? Very nice, very nice. 10-foot, yeah. So it's that's a nice size. Very nice size. I've got 5.3 meters, so that's 3.5 to 15. Yeah. 4-track, yeah. Yeah, good. You can run 4 at once. And do you put your videos up on YouTube, Andy? Is that it, Alan? What? What are you saying? Quite good. Question mark. Is that it? Soon. Okay. Quite good. Question mark. Question is that it? Okay. Wow. If you've got 10 foot by 9 in a spare room, that's quite a big room. But, as I say, mine's 5.2, 5.3 meters, 5.3 meters. I just want more space, but you can't have it. You cannot have any more than you've got. So quite good. Is that it, Anna? Well, oh, hang on a minute. Quite good. No, that my name is Running Trains. With you all the way. I wear trains out basically. I'm a bit worried I'm going to wear them around. Quite good. No, I see what Mark is popping at now. Quite. Did I say quite good? Mark does all my static graphs because I find it makes me get angry because I want static graphs here and it ends up everywhere and it never stands up. You were saying that it was only quite good at static graphs. I was at. No, then I've underrated you, Mark. I'm sorry. You're far better than I can do. Have a couple of tracks with some shunting and storage. Yes, that's good. That's good. No, Mark, I call him Captain Static. I named him Captain Static. I am good captain, as you know. Yeah. No, I said he was quite good at it. He's far, far, far better than I can ever do it. When Mark finishes my static graphs, I am over the moon. He's got different patches and he's spraying and putting stuff in. This is fantastic, really, Mark. I'm sorry to say, quite good. I've underrated you. You are Captain Static, as I christened him with a Stanley blade on each shoulder. I name you Captain Static. He's very good at it. I'm very good at it. Yes, he is the good captain. Every time I get a piece of scenery, it's sort of yeah. No, he is my champion when it comes round to static grass. But I take it you know my layout then, Andy. I don't know where where his name was gone. I take it you know my layout then, Andy. I think Midnight Chiller's gone. He was going to send me $1,000 seriously, but I think he's gone back into the woodwork. For me, everything goes on the back burner for summertime. Travels and things and friends and family get in the way. But, it all starts again. Yes, followed you for years. Well, thank you, Andy. I should know that because I do recognise Andy Dobson. The puff candy in brackets put me Andy Dobson. I do recognise your name, mate. And thanks for keeping up. That's great. That's great. That's really good. And wow, I'm looking forward to when you do get your layout up and running and online. Can you send me a link so I can keep up with you? Because it sounds like there's something coming on. Enjoyed your trips too. Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you. It makes it all worth the effort of putting a video together. Is filming it is one thing, editing it is something else. As Mark will know. Do you follow Marcus too? Mark at Stanover, or Captain Static as I call him. I hope you enjoyed my trip. Well, so much, Andy. Thank you. Can't thank people enough for keeping an eye. Will do. Thanks, Andy. I'm just chilling. I've been working with cardboard and Timber stepped out for a minute. Did I miss that? Oh, you missed so much. You've missed so much, Timber. You've been out for a puff, haven't you? I know. But we've got Andy, Puff Candy Dobson. Andy Dobson's here. Andy Dobson's building a railway, a big one. It's in quite a big room. Let me look back and see what it is. 10 foot by 9 room. Yes, editing videos is no easy task. It isn't. Taking the footage is easy. Editing is, it's demanding, isn't it? But we're going to see Andy Dobson's railway soon. Yes, I look at Mark's railway building. Yeah, it's cool. It's good. We're in a club, basically. I hate editing. So do I, but it's just, you got to, man. You got to. I use the Windows Clip Champ, which is getting better, actually. In the past, I've used Movie Maker and some of the other Windows out-of-date products now, but Clipchamp isn't too bad. Yeah, it's hard work. It is hard work, but what can you do? What can I say? I got another £80 from Google Islands the other day for my efforts. So I'll take that, thank you very much, and put it towards another locomotive. There's £80 popped in my bank for Google, from Google, which is, well, YouTube really, isn't it? So, yeah, makes it worth doing. I'm still using that at the moment as well, Alan. I'm still using that. Clipchamp. It's getting better. It is getting better, but it's a bit like an unfinished product. Yeah, every time I use it, something's changed. Well, a bit like OBS. This has changed since last time or Streamlabs. This is having an update, and it's still different from last time. Clipchamp, yeah. Yeah, it's getting better. I still need to add a few buttons. It's got 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back. That's great. It should have a 20 seconds each way. And the other button it's got, you've got a button to go right back to the very beginning of the video. And it used to have a button to take you to the very end of the video, but that seems to have disappeared now. Why? I don't know. But Clipchamp, I think, is pretty good. It's pretty good. And you can search for all kind of media and backgrounds and yeah, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Considering it's free, you do get something back from Microsoft, all the pain they give you. Microsoft, oh my word. My mate keeps telling me to swap to a Mac, but I have to learn the whole bloody thing again. The other mate says go to, what is it? The other system. I've got it right out of my head now. But anyway, let's not get complicated. Yeah, I don't know why they took that away. Seems to do it. There's one button to go back to the very beginning. No, I don't want to go back to the very last frame that you've done. It should be there. That button is very much needed back again. The button go back 5 seconds. When you put your mouse over it, you go back 5, 10, 20, 30 seconds. That would be a great help. Instead of just going back 5, because sometimes I want to go back 30 seconds and it should go drop down, let's just say 5 seconds, 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 80 seconds, or something like that. I just wish that you edit in 4K without having to pay for it. There's no point. There's no point. I edit in 760, and people tell me at 760 they can watch it on a whole smart television. You know, however big they go, almost cinema size. And they say at 760, there's no jits, the picture's quite clear. At I think it's 760 pixels, which loads fairly quick. As for 4K, that's 4,000 pixels. That's, yeah, about 6 times the amount of info. 760 is good enough for me. I've not tried the 420, is it? So I think that would only work on small machines, but 760 widescreen, no problem, no loss. And that's where I am. 760 editing output, 760. 4K would really. Do you think that you mean 720? Yeah, I do probably mean 720. Sorry. But that works fine for me. Nobody's complained. A little bit quicker because there's less information, isn't it? You know, 720 to 4,000 is a big difference. My computer would be sweating its pants off. 720 is good enough for me. Yeah, people say they watch it on a wide screen and it's clear. So 720, good enough for me. Not good enough for the audience, really. Nobody's complained. Nobody's complained. You know, and most people, let's face it, most people watch this stuff on a mobile. 1080 is even better. Yeah, but 720 to a. You're still talking about another third more information, and it'd take you much longer to upload it at 1080 than 720. You know, it's all digits, isn't it? So if I can get away with 720 forever, I will. 1080 is going to take much longer to upload it, you know, through your system. If you're on a fiber cable, then maybe. I'm not on a fiber cable. I do it through my tethered mobile phone. So 1080 will probably be my videos. 30-minute video at 720 would take it would take about 20 minutes to upload it. If I'd done it at 1080, you're only talking about an hour of it uploading. So I think 720 is my choice. You know, 4K. All my videos go out at 1080. Okay, high definition, which is good. But my phone camera records in 4K. It would be nice to make full use of that footage. Well, for me, it's all about clarity. If people are telling me on their widescreen 720, I want to say 760 for some reason, the picture is still clear, then why put your equipment through so much punishment trying to upload 4K? You know, 4K is 4,000. So 1080 is just over 1,000. That's 4 times more. You know, 720, 4,000 is a big difference here. I don't know if you've got fiber broadband can load this stuff easy, but my poor old phone gets red hot when I do it at 720. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. And, yeah, 720 for me is good enough, and nobody's complained. 1080 is another quarter, and 4K. Well, why do you want to do it in 4K? be on a cinema screen, wouldn't it? 4K. Yes, but yes, there's nothing wrong with your video quality, Alan. Here goes Andy. 720 is fine, Alan. We are always Virgin. It's a good speed to upload. I'm watching you on my old LG, and the picture is great. Well, this is a stream, so I've no idea what size this is going out on. My videos are 720. What this is actually at the moment, I have no idea. Probably about 1080, I would have thought, by natural choice. But yeah, I can't understand why you'd want to go to 4K when it's not necessary. But don't quote me on it. I'm no expert. I just silly old me, and yeah, I go 720 because it uploads quickly. I could go 480, I think, is it? But that might be a bit bitty on big screen. So I've no. Live is 720. Thank you, Timber. So there we go. So yeah, I'm no expert on this. I find technology a bit of a daunting thing now. A few years ago, I thought I was up with it, but I'm slowly losing it. 720 is good for me. Thanks, Tim. I'm getting out of 720. Yeah, Sarah and I have 4 fibre connection. Us. I have a half decent PC to edit on, so what probably helps as well. Okay. Yeah. I think, the fibre link, then you're going to get no jitters. I've been told I've had jitters tonight. I've had the jitters tonight. What's on that with? So is that via OpenReach then, Mark? So OpenReach putting fibre cables alongside the old phone cables now in the street. So this war is going on, and but I thought we was all waiting for Elon Musk and the Starlink, which I was looking for last night in the stars, and I never see one. Although I see 2 satellites scream by. It's hard to believe these satellites are doing 1,600 miles an hour at 120 miles away on the Earth, watching them go by. They go by. 720 is fine for most people. 1080 is great for people on PCs. I don't see the point of 4K unless you watch it on a 50-inch TV plus. You need to be very. It's PC to render. I like. Yeah. Okay, yeah. 720. Yeah. Fun. There we go. I gather on the super screens at 720 it's going to be a little bit blocky, but I think if I exported in 1080, it would take another, 25% of my time. So 720 is good enough for me. As for 4K, I think, you could. 4K is for a cinema screen. Sorry, isn't it? 4,000 pixels. That would be a big screen, wouldn't that? Yeah, £6,000. Wait, moth, get out. Gone. You should be outside with your friends. Now, what are you doing in here? Well, I didn't get my $1,000. I'm not putting you down in any way. I didn't think you were. Put me down if you like. I don't care. I'm not putting you down in any way, Alan. At all, Alan. We all have our own preferences. That's true. And what we like to use. That's true. I was just saying that it would be a nice feature for me to have personally. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of becoming an has-been. You know, I did understand a lot of this stuff and building websites, but sorry, it's all going too fast, too quick for me. But yeah, I'm a 720 boy, and there's no changing me. So if you can, no, I know you're not pulling at me. I would give a tuppeny fuck anyway. I've got a quite hard shell, but yeah, technology is overtaking me basically. I've been trying to get on with this. What is it? WordPress. Oh, I'm struggling. I am struggling. And that's a new way. No more coding, just draggy, droppy, website buildy. But it's just the trouble is that people want to watch on their watches, on their mobiles, on their what is this? The little slab that kids use, and then it's going right up to smart screens and clever TVs. Yes, fibre comes via OpenReach. I bet it comes from a telephone line in the street now. I've noticed what's OpenReach up is replacing two copper core wires with a fibre cable. You can tell it's a fibre because when it gets to the house, it's bent gently down into the house. Because you can't bend a fibre cable, you break the fibres. So I can see it kind of hits the house, a gentle curve down the wall. So that's how OpenReach comes via. They take the old telephone line and replace it with a fibre cable. Good luck. Good luck to you. But everything works super fast. So I kind of like the idea of OpenReach, what they've done. They're always up the poles here, putting new wires in. OpenReach is part of BT, isn't it? Fibre OpenReach. And I think OpenReach are the kind of workhorse for British Telecom, isn't it? BT, British Telecom. But yeah, how things have changed in 30 years. Yes. Every time I see a red telephone box, I have to have a look to see what's inside it now. Little villages have got libraries in them. Yeah. They were the height of technology when I was a child. Yeah. Before things went digital, that. Books usually. Yeah, it's nice they've got a use, isn't it? I think that parish councils actually buy them off British Telecom to not have them removed. And I have seen yards completely full of old red telephone boxes. People want them as showers, or they want them in their gardens, an ornament, which is very nice. Yeah, absolutely. I think that OpenReach is still owned by BT, yes, unless anyone else knows otherwise. But I think they're a subsidiary of, contracted out to British Telecom's work. Unless anyone else knows otherwise. No, I don't. I think they are, contracted to do BT's work. My telephone line got caught in my gutter, so I phoned BT up and told them that your telephone line is caught in my gutter, and I had this kind of like he sounded like he was in the Caribbean. Yo, man, oh, whoa, whoa. I said, I'm not a customer, you're just going to cut it off. And he said, yeah, don't worry about that. He said, cut it off and the Open Reach will find there's a dangling wire and they will sort it out. So I opened my bedroom wire with my wire cutters and cut it off. I went up the street and cut it off nearer the pole and put the rest in the bin, recycling bin. Yeah, Timber's here. Timber's here. There's also a price. I was paying my mobile phone, and I was paying British Telecom a certain amount of money, about I don't know, about 30 or 40 quid a month. And now I get everything I want, including the slow internet connection that I've got, all for £22 a month, all in, everything I want. No landline, nothing. 22 quid, and that's about as far as I want to go. If I want to go cable, then you have to pay for that service and for your mobile as well. I don't know. My bill's down to 22 quid, which is enough for me. I'm not made of money, you know. But, you know, I've got in my phone deal, I've also got YouTube Premium. So I get up in the morning, fire the computer up, go on YouTube, fire it into the music, and it basically plays music with no adverts all day long. So I like that side of it. So it's quite cheap. 22 quid for a month for as much music as you can put up with. I love it. I do love it. And you know, I think I've got 160 gigabytes of upload and download. I've never breached that yet, even with putting up my videos, which are quite big gigabyte movies, actually. So, funny old world, isn't it? A gigabyte. I wouldn't know what a gigabyte if you hit me in the fucking head with it. But yeah, it's quite a lot of digits, I must say. A digit is either a 0 or a 1, so yeah, 160 gigabytes of digits sounds fun. I think I should have a medal for talking bollocks, to be honest with you. Can I have a medal for talking a load of old rubbish? There goes there's my mate. He pays BT £40 a month for his service. It's around 40 quid, I think. Then he's got his mobile phone that he pays, which is pay as you go. So he's probably doing like 30 quid of you know, vouchers for his pay as you go. Yeah, he's spending like nearly 70 quid a week for his data, and he really hardly ever uses it. I keep saying, get your mobile sorted out. Everything can come through that for 22 quid a month. But, you know, there you go. I haven't got deep pockets. I don't want to spend £70 a week on my internet fees. So, yeah, £22 is good enough for me, and it comes with YouTube Premium, which is fantastic. Okay. And look, Timber, you started something out. I was saying that if I will soak this cardboard as I did with a paintbrush, but added Some of the drips of PVA in there. When these strips dry, they were probably twice as strong as. I've no idea how strong this will be in the morning because it's only held together by its own glue. So if I add a small amount of PVA to this wash, when they dry, they might even be much stronger. I've no idea what this, because it's still very wet. Look. But thanks for letting get me into this, because even though these are getting fairly dry, they're still very, very pliable. And I think if I used a bit of PVA with them, it may help in the end result. So, yeah, some research to be had there. Thanks, Timber. Yeah. So what's next? What is next? That's the problem. What is next? I hope I can take the van next weekend. Is it to the Rebel Railway? I think that's got to be on the books, I reckon. So got half a tank of fuel. I could probably get there and back on the fuel that it's got in it. So. About fuel, I've got to go and have a wee. We're back in a moment. Stick around. Now, this is one for timber surf. We got given a pretty small micro egg drill or drill press, and need some tips. Don't go just yet. What do you reckon this is? This come with this drill press. I thought, what the hell is this? It's all made of plastic. What do you reckon that is? It's got a hingy thing going on. I've no idea what it is. It's got something to do with the drill press that I got given. No idea. Don't go to sleep yet, Timber. What the hell is that? Hmm? What is it? Need some sense. It's what is it? It's only midnight. Oh, it's 20 past midnight. Yeah, this is something else. I've not crossed this before, not thought about it before. So, look how pliable that is. It's a whole new world. Well, anyway, what time is it? Oh, 20 past. But I didn't get my $1,000 super chat, did I? No, of course we didn't. It makes you worry, there's people out there. Are you still there then, Timber? Gotta go. If you just see me, then take care. Yeah, okay then. Bye, Tony. Good to see you, mate. And maybe see you at Getz in a great gathering there. So, always good to see you, mate. Take care. Ciao for now. Timber's away as well. Bye. Well, I'm going to party on as I normally do. Shayla haven't got any input to this video, to this live stream. So I'm up and running. And ciao for now, says Timber. Ciao for Timber. Hopefully, Tony's going to be at Getz. Timber's going to arrange something for the 11th. Well, I must go and get some sleep now. We'll try and catch up with you as soon as possible. Okay, I'm always the last man standing, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for coming along. Shame I haven't got too much input, but it was just off the cuff. Oh, I'll go live, so that's 3.5 hours. So yeah. Cheers, guys. Take care. Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting to see who's in the background. Is there anybody out there? Yeah, that is interesting. I can't get over how easy that is to manipulate now. But it is still cracking. Not enough to worry about. Huh? That is dry now. Right, yeah. Hmm. I'm going to switch one of these and lights out. Oh, that's easier on the eyes. Yeah. 25 past midnight, 3 views. So I've lost Chobberton, I've lost Timber, I've lost Captain Static has gone. It's 25 past midnight. What do I want to do? What am I going to do now? Oops. Let me see if I can get. Let me hit this. That's the camera. We're still running in the back. It's almost 29, so 3.5 hours. Yeah, I'll end the stream at wow. I can end the stream at 3.5 hours. There's nobody watching anyway, I don't think. So if you are watching, take care. Share. I'm from Buckland Junction. Time for some music. Take care now. Bye.